Hey guys, this is Hell Hades. This is a Raid Shadow Legends video. Guys, I'm playing around on the test server. Thank you, Raid, for giving us access to this beautiful beast. I'm actually going to be doing something else on Helicath, which I think is going to be really cool. So a few people on my stream, they've been saying, why do you think Helicath is so good? Why are you kind of like pushing him as a must-get fusion? And basically what I was saying is, I feel like he is an absolute game changer for nearly every single account that plays the game, especially in Clan Boss, but also in dungeons, in Hydra, in Doom Tower fights. I think he's just going to come in and be absolutely amazing. So what I wanted to do today was try and push Helicath to the extreme to try and show you just how powerful he can be. So what I've done is I built Helicath well. Yeah, I built him in a strong build. He's got a high amount of defense. He's at 246 speed, which is what I need. This is like the minimum of what you need to get him to do some work in Clan Boss in the type of comp I'm going to show you today, which is a 1-for-1 team. So everyone else is really slow, but Helicath is fast, 246. Everyone else, though, I'm basically running them naked. That's the video. Everyone else naked, Helicath beast. And you will see just how much he carries the load. He's like that. Carrying the whole team because he is an absolute freaking beast. So I'm going to run him alongside an occult brawler, basically naked. All I wanted to do was get to the right speed, 181, and enough accuracy for him to land poison. Other than that, I don't care about a single stat on his body. We're also going to be running alongside them marked, basically naked. As you can see, she has got for me a nice little block debuffs. So she's going to make me either affinity friendly if it's an affinity clan boss, or she's going to block the stun. So either way, she comes in and just enables us to run any clan boss we want at any time. And I'll show you how to do that in a bit. She's also going to bring me weak swords, decreased defense, but it's better than no decreased defense. So marked, basically naked, is coming into the team. We're going to run Geomancer. Not that one, he is naked. Geomancer, basically naked. Again, basically just needed to find the right speed. 191 speed. 230 accuracy, I got a bit more than I needed. And other than that, I don't care about a single stat on his body. Everybody is running Warmaster as a main mastery. Really, other than Warmaster, I don't care about a single mastery. Warmaster's the only thing that's driving me some damage. And then as the last champion we're going to be running here on this team, I'm going to be putting in the Sprite, Hellborn Sprite. This does make it better. Yeah, having someone, for the rotation we need to do, having someone who extends a buff is actually pretty important. You can run this in a different way. It's much harder to do if you don't have a buff extender to make sure that his shield covers the stun hit, which you need to do. So Hellborn Sprite's coming in as the 5th. Any of these 4 champions can be any 4 champions. The only things you need to do is make sure that you've got someone who's helping you with affinity. So it's either someone who's going to cleanse a stun, or someone who's going to put block debuffs up before the stun. Or if you're going against affinity clan bosses, those block debuffs go up before, like things like the decreased speed from Spirit. So that's important. Other than that, it's like anyone who's going to give you damage. So damage can be poison. It can be HP burn. It can be straight up hard hitters. It can be people bringing you the right debuffs like weaken and decreased defense. It's all about pushing damage. So when we pop this into a Deadwood Jedi calc, what happens? You've basically got Helicath is always doing his A3 as priority after the stun ability. So he basically does an A1 then an A3, which gives you unkillable for both AoE hits. He's going to pop his A2 just before the second AoE, and then our Hellborn Sprite, I've saved her A3 to go after that so that she extends the length of the shield. Therefore the shield will always cover your smack. You'll also have increased defense up for the smack as well, so whoever's getting smacked should be absolutely fine too. The only kind of risk area is Geomancer on this, or whoever you've got in Geomancer's spot for the first 2 stuns could be stunned. Marked won't be blocking that stun there. After that, it will always be blocked. And you can see, beautiful dream of everyone just running 1-for-1. It can be any champion as long as they're running at these speeds in the comp. So I'm going to set it up now and we're going to let this baby roll. And you can just kind of see how well naked champions do when they are being carried by Helicath. I've literally not run it, so I've got no idea what sort of damage we're going to do, but hey, that's why we have a test server, right? Let's do it. So in terms of the setup then, I'm telling Helicath to always use his A1 as priority, then his A2. Geo here, I want to use his burn on the first rotation. It doesn't matter like what you're doing on your champions, just make sure they're doing it in the right place in rotations. Brawler, don't use your A2. I just want you to throw poisons out as often as you can. Marked, open with your A1 so that, and don't use your A2. Therefore, we always get the A3 at the right place. And Hellborn Sprite, similar sort of thing. Open with your A1 so that the A3 comes in at the same point. That makes us full auto from the start. And you can literally set it up and be like, ah, yes. Time for a relaxing moment whilst we just let Helicath carry the team into oblivion. I've got way too many weakens on this team. Doesn't really matter. The main thing I wanted was poisons landing from the Brawler. He could be any good poisoner. I wanted the weak source decrease defense coming on from Marked whenever she can do it. It's okay. It's not the best, but it's better than nothing. And yeah, it's basically seeing how far this team can run. So we get an increased crit rate from this Hellborn Sprite. It's better than nothing, I guess. And then we're just trying to punch damage as far as we can. The crazy thing is there's no decrease attack required because we block damage for the first 50 turns on all AoE abilities. And the stun hit does not scale from attack. It scales from your max HP. So the higher your HP level is, the harder the stun hits for. But you do mitigate the stun through defense. So if he is hitting Helicath here for the stun hits, then he's got absolutely no chance. He probably won't because Helicath's actually built like a bit of a beast, whereas everyone else is not. But he did. He's going for Helicath. The clan boss is an absolute mentalist because it means I can't see this failing. I cannot see this lasting any less than 50 turns. Like, we're blocking damage on all of the potential damage hits. And then when it comes to the stun, we've got such a massive shield from Helicath being extended here from Hellborn Sprite that basically what you're going to do, clan boss, you've got to try and hit through this absolute colossal shield. And I don't think you can do it, my friend. So then it comes down to how much damage can you push in 50 turns? Even when everyone's naked, I think we push a decent amount of damage. Pop. No damage to me. And there you go. So look, I'm going to let this play through for the full 50. I'll let you see it so you can kind of see that it does fall in line the whole way through. And really, our damage is only coming from Warmaster procs, poison, and burns. And reflecting kind of craziness that happens with Geo. Just want to make sure that everyone has got Warmaster. I'm not seeing many Warmaster ticks saying that. I wonder if I've even got everyone with masteries right now. I'm not seeing anyone hitting Warmaster procs. That or I'm just getting insanely unlucky, which is possible as well. It could just be an RNG thing. We got one. Okay, you've got one. I know you have. I don't know about this one. I haven't seen Marked hit one yet. So this is about as brutal a run as you can get. I'm either getting incredibly unlucky or I actually don't even have masteries that give me Warmaster on these two. I think I might have two champions without Warmaster even potential. Oh no, we did get it. She's just been absolutely useless. Anyway, I'll let it play through. You can see it all the way. And with the worst RNG in the world and naked champions, how much damage do you think we can get done? I don't know if you can believe your eyes. Like, he's actually hitting one of the naked champions. He's not hitting the beast, he's hitting this champion who doesn't have War Master, doesn't have the right masteries. Basically, she is like a sitting duck right now. And even with the gear she's wearing, which is no gear. Yeah, you saw it earlier. It's no gear at all. We're on turn 46. The stun hit by this point in any normal team that you try and build is ferocious. It absolutely slays you. You cannot deal with it. By now, you're absolutely dead if you're not running an unkillable team. This is as bonkers an unkillable team as you can get because all of the champions can be anyone apart from Helicath. And we're going to make turn 50 a 3-key Ultra Nightmare team just because we could hit the speed and accuracy we needed. That's it. And the rest of the champions could be anyone. It's the most bonkers thing. Helicath is so damn good. People said to me, can you make some more content on this guy? I'm like, I can. What do you want to see? I reckon if I've got War Master here, this is probably a 2-key team near enough. Like, I'm not even trying. We did 175,000 damage from Hellborn, 1 million from Marked, and then the people with the abilities like the Poisoner and the Geo did my damage. 13 million from the Brawler, 10 million from Geo, and Helicath behind me here, you can see did like 6 odd mil, which is not crazy. If I built people to do damage, then I'm 2-keying Ultra Nightmare without even thinking about it. I actually can't believe Hellborn was the target and she's not dead in 50 turns. Helicath is a one-man walk-in carry. He's like that. I've got you all, and you're all staying up there. Absolutely obscene. And that is why I'm telling everybody to put it all in. That is why I'm saying, don't back down now. This fusion is huge for your accounts. It's a top 5 champion in the game for me, because he's not just good at Clan Boss. He's going to help people progress through the game, like everywhere. But if you're talking Clan Boss, I think he's basically the best champion in the game to allow stuff to happen, right? There's people that hit harder. There's people that do more other stuff, like Brogdon's up there like side by side with this guy. But he is an absolute freaking beast. And you can see here with the work he's just done with literally everyone else basically naked. Basically nothing on. And he's carrying that team of crazy people to a 3-key, near enough a 2-key on Ultra Nightmare. There you go, guys. Helicath is a beast. I will see you later.